Hi, my name is Melissa Blair. I am a mammal supervisor here at the Fort Worth Zoo over the Texas Wild area. I've always been intrigued by animals, what they do, how they work. So I've always watched like nature shows, and kind of seeing that, it made me want to go into the animal field. We have a lot of phenomenal staff here that also share a love working for the animals, but really being able to provide enrichment for the animals, coming up with different ideas for all the animals, and then seeing the animal interact or not interact, which is also pretty cool. Some of the training things that we do throughout the zoo, so then it's a lot safer and a little more comfortable for not only the animal and for staff. I think that's kind of a very broad answer, but it's still a really cool thing to say that we're able to do all those kinds of things. Growing up watching all those shows made me really want to do something in the animal industry, maybe not like necessarily doing some of the hospital stuff, but being more into the field and being outside and doing the outdoors stuff, because I've always enjoyed taking hikes in the parks and going on different like little trail things like that, but being able to care for the animals, I was like, it's got to be some kind of a zoo setting so then I can work with them that way. The advice that I like to give is always, every day is a job interview. You may not know that today you're working with, let's say, bears, but you want to ultimately work with cats. Or you work with goats today, but you want to work with bears. So always be like Johnny on the spot and be kind of willing, I guess I would say willing to work. I went to college to get a Bachelor of Biology. A lot of kids, sometimes they'll get a Bachelor of like physics or like maybe even chemistry, marine biology, but mine was just a simple biology major. The zoo industry is very hard to get into. So I am originally from Illinois, finally got a job here in this state, glorious Texas. But it took me 2.5 years to finally get a job. So I applied anywhere and everywhere across the entire US, and I think that was the biggest challenge. You kind of have to be willing to move also. In terms of aha moments, I'd say you have them often. It's not just one, you have them throughout your entire career, which is what makes it fun being in this kind of industry. Certain animals do something and it's like, that's why I'm doing this, or public respond in a certain way and you're like, that's why I'm doing this. So it's kind of, it happens often. Seeing the animals interact with staff, it's a pretty cute interaction, seeing them being able to build a relationship. And then also kids that come here, they've never seen a cougar, they've never seen a goat, they've never petted a goat. And then being able to have them come here and you can talk to them about them, you can share some of the fun stories and have their eyes and their face just kind of like light up is really, really awesome. And I think that's kind of why a lot of us do it.